Hello and welcome to Top 10s You Should Know. Let me ask you something. What if I told you that most billionaires don't actually think about money the way you and I do? They don't chase it, they attract it. They don't save every penny, they make every penny work for them. In today's video, we're diving deep into the top 10 money lessons from billionaires you can apply today. These aren't vague motivational quotes. These are real, actionable habits and mental shifts that the world's wealthiest people live by every single day. So grab your notebook, because one of these lessons might just change how you see money forever. 1. Think in decades, not days. Billionaires play the long game. While most people obsess over daily stock charts or monthly income, billionaires are quietly thinking in 10-year cycles. Jeff Bezos once said, "If you're thinking about what you'll be doing 3 years from now, you're already behind." That mindset changes everything. It means every decision they make is rooted in patience, vision, and delayed gratification. They don't rush opportunities. They plant seeds and let time do the compounding. For example, Warren Buffett bought stocks in his 20s that he didn't sell until decades later because he wasn't after fast cash. He was after timeless growth. You can apply this by shifting your own timeline. Instead of asking, "How can I make money this month?" Ask, "What can I build this year that'll make money for the next 10?" It's not about speed, it's about sustainability. Turn problems into profit. Every billionaire started with a problem, not money. Elon Musk didn't start Tesla because he wanted to sell cars. He wanted to fix transportation. Oprah didn't start her network to make millions. She wanted to give people a voice. The wealth came as a byproduct of solving massive pain points. The lesson? Stop chasing trends. Start observing frustrations. Where others see inconvenience, billionaires see opportunity. Even at a small scale, this mindset works. If you notice people around you struggling with something, that's your business idea waiting to be born. When you train your brain to see problems as potential profits, you stop being a consumer of solutions and become the creator of them. Billionaires aren't obsessed with having ideas. They're obsessed with fixing what's broken. 3. Invest in skills before stocks. Before billionaires ever invest in businesses, they invest in themselves. Skills are the foundation of every fortune. Look at any success story. Buffett studied communication under Dale Carnegie. Musk taught himself rocket science. And Richard Branson learned marketing before money. Why? Because skill never crashes. Skill never gets devalued. And skill always compounds. The biggest mistake people make is wanting returns without readiness. Billionaires know the most profitable portfolio you can build is inside your brain. So, if you have extra money, invest it in learning. Read, take a course, get mentorship, fail fast, and absorb faster. Because when the economy shifts, it's not the richest who survive, it's the most skilled. The next billionaire is probably not sitting on money, they're sitting on mastery. 4. Leverage, don't labor. Here's something billionaires understand better than anyone. Hard work alone doesn't make you rich. Smart leverage does. They build systems that multiply their efforts without multiplying their hours. Leverage comes in many forms: people, technology, capital, or media. Think about it. Mark Zuckerberg doesn't run every Facebook ad himself. He built a platform where billions do it for him. You can apply this too. Instead of doing everything alone, find leverage points. Automate your tasks, hire help, or use tools that work while you sleep. The poor trade time for money. The wealthy trade ideas for results. Once you learn the art of scaling your effort, your income will no longer depend on your energy levels. It'll depend on your creativity. 5. Protect downside before chasing upside. Billionaires aren't fearless gamblers. They're strategic protectors. Before making money, they think about how not to lose it. That's why Buffett says, rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. They plan for the worst while building for the best. You can apply this by having a financial safety net, diversifying income streams, and never putting all your eggs in one basket. Risk is necessary. Recklessness isn't. The wealthy don't avoid risk. They manage it intelligently. Before saying yes to a big move, ask, what's the worst that can happen, and can I survive it? That question alone can save you years of financial pain. 6. Make money while you sleep. If there's one sentence that defines the billionaire mindset, it's this: if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, You'll work until you die. Warren Buffett. Billionaires know time is the most valuable currency, and trading it for income is the slowest path to wealth. They build passive systems that earn even when they're resting. Think about real estate generating rent, businesses running through automation, royalties from books or music, or digital assets that sell while you're offline. The key lesson is to stop working in the system and start working on the system. Even if you're just starting, you can build small, passive streams. Create an online course, invest in dividend stocks, or rent out something you own. The goal isn't to get rich overnight. It's to slowly detach your income from your hours. 7. Be obsessed with value, not vanity. The difference between a millionaire and a billionaire often comes down to one thing: obsession with value instead of vanity. Billionaires don't care about looking rich, they care about being useful. Steve Jobs wore the same black turtleneck not to look simple, but because he didn't want decision fatigue to distract him from creating value. Meanwhile, social media has convinced people that success means showing off. But billionaires operate quietly. They don't buy to impress, they buy to progress. Their self-worth isn't tied to watches or cars, but to what they've built and given. The world rewards value, not appearances. 8. Use debt as a weapon, not a weakness. Billionaires view debt differently. For most people, debt is a trap. For billionaires, it's a tool. They don't borrow to buy luxuries, they borrow to build leverage. Real estate moguls like Robert Kiyosaki or Grant Cardone use other people's money to acquire assets that produce income. That's the golden difference. Bad debt takes money out of your pocket, good debt puts it in. When the average person uses a loan to buy a car that loses value, the rich use that same principle to buy an apartment that earns rent. Billionaires understand the language of money, and they use debt like a sword, not a chain. You don't need millions to start. You just need financial literacy. 9. Create before you consume. Every billionaire is, at heart, a creator. They produce far more than they consume. Before scrolling, they're writing. Before buying, they're building. Before watching, they're learning. They know energy flows toward what you focus on, and the more you consume, the more you lose control of your direction. The average person spends hours every day reacting to news, to notifications, to others' success. Billionaires, on the other hand, spend those same hours producing value for others. That's why they seem lucky. But luck is often just the compound result of consistent creation. You don't need to start big. You can write, design, code, teach, or start a small business online. The moment you switch from what can I get to what can I give, you step into the same frequency as wealth itself. Remember this: consumers make billionaires rich. Creators become billionaires. 10. Never stop thinking like an underdog. Perhaps the most powerful billionaire mindset of all: never lose your hunger. Even when they have everything, billionaires act like they have everything to prove. It's that endless curiosity, humility, and drive that keeps them innovating. The moment you start thinking, I've made it, you stop evolving. That's why Elon Musk still works long nights, why Jeff Bezos still reads customer emails, why Oprah still reinvents her purpose. Billionaires live in a permanent state of learning. They study, adapt, and surround themselves with smarter people. And here's the lesson: never let comfort kill your curiosity. No matter how far you go, stay a student of the game. The rich plateau when they think they know enough. The truly great stay humble enough to know there's always more to learn. So, which of these billionaire money lessons hit you the hardest? Was it the idea of building passive income, thinking long term, or maybe using debt as a tool instead of a trap? Let us know your thoughts down below. We'd love to hear how you plan to apply these billionaire habits to your own life. And remember, wealth isn't just about money. It's about mindset, mastery, and momentum. Thanks for watching Top 10s You Should Know. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay curious, because your next financial breakthrough might just start with one new habit today.